Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different from all the other Hunter Call of the Wild, and that is because today we are talking about the new map located in the Amazon and in Peru. So let's get this ball on the roll and start out with our first animal on the list today, and one we are all familiar with. Starting off with the first of our known species is the collared peccary. Now, as you guys know, the collared peccary is a well-known animal located on several different maps. Those maps being Parque Fernando and Rancho del Arroyo. Sorry if I butchered the names. Coming up next, we have the mountain lion, which is also on two older maps, the Parque Fernando and the Silver Ridge Peaks. Coming up third on our list for today is the white-tailed deer. Now, unfortunately, I did forget his picture, but we all are very familiar with the whitetail and his range of maps. That being Layton Lakes, Rancho del Arroyo, Mississippi Acres Preserve, Raventuli Coast, New England Mountains, and a ski ridge. And coming in at last on our list for the common animals we already know about is the cinnamon teal, which is only on the map Parque Fernando. So it's kind of nice that we're actually getting this guy on a different map. Though, if I'm being honest, I would have loved to have seen more bird types on this map in particular, since the Amazon is well known for different bird species. But now that we've covered all the more common species, let's get into the newer species, such as the vicuña. The vicuña is a relative of the llama family, which are in the Cameliid family and are about 2.5 to 2.8 feet tall at the shoulder. They are believed to be the wild ancestors of domesticated alpacas and are small and slender compared to their larger cousins. They are extremely shy and have the finest fibers for wool than any other of their relatives. But aside from family trees, let's get into their habitats, which include high-altitude alpine tundras and grasslands near and around the Andes Mountains. But honestly, guys, I think we were all truly excited to get a new species of animal coming to Hunter Call of the Wild. And it's no surprise that they did bring in a llama relative, especially since the Andes are well known for these guys. And I think I can say for just about everyone, we are all excited to be able to hunt these animals in the new map. Not only is the scenery going to be absolutely stunning, but we're going to have such a variety and diverse landscape to traverse and hunt on. But this isn't our only animal. And the next one on our list is the Western Mountain Coati. I hope I'm saying that right, because this little guy is so adorable. Just look at him. I can already tell you I am going to love hunting these guys. Now, something that I've noticed with them is that they seem to be, and rather more so, a lot of animals in this list seem to be tree climbing animals. So I'm very curious to see how that mechanic is going to play in this new map. And I think if that is the case, we might actually be seeing some squirrels coming to Hunter Call of the Wild soon. I think I got everybody excited there. But let's get into the details of this adorable mammal. Comparably to how they look, these guys can be up to 3 pounds and around 20 inches. They are omnivorous, and can come from the family the Brachyonidae. You know what? We're going to skip that, and I'm just going to put it in text so that way you can all try and figure out how to say that word. Aside from my terrible mispronunciation of an entire genus, let's go ahead and continue on with this little guy's bio. These little guys thrive in clouded forests and high altitudes near the Andes Mountains. Though they prefer dense forests, you may also find them around fragmented forest areas. So guys, more than likely, we're going to see these guys a lot in the forested area and also somewhat near the Andes Mountains. And I'm truly excited to see how we'll be able to hunt these smaller mammals on the new Peru map. But let's get back on topic because we still have a handful of animals that are yet to be explained and gone over. Because the next animal rolling in on our list is quite the little carnivore, the greater grisson. These little carnivores are rolling into our list and are from the family of mustelid. Now, I'm not too surprised that Hunter Call of the Wild actually put these guys in. And let me tell you why. It's because we recently just got the mink. Not to mention, they have a similar body mechanic that would probably work really well with this little guy. But it's nice to see we are getting a new possibility for a Class 2 animal. As for habitat, these little guys also occupied a wide variety of terrestrial habitats such as wetlands, near streams, rivers, and tend to spend much of their time in dry forest, shrubs, and woodlands. Meaning that other than the open areas, these guys might be a bit more difficult to hunt if they are constantly in dense underbrush. But if I know some of my hunters, this little guy might just be the new favorite for getting their passionate mink aggression out another way. But I think we're all excited to be hunting these guys on the new Peru map and getting a little bit more accurate with our shots. But it's not the last animal on the list, far from it, and I think everyone will be super excited to see the next animal coming up. And it's certainly no small fry. Meet the South American tapir. This massive tapirid species that can be up to 710 pounds for a full-grown adult is making its way into the new map as more than likely one of our most heavy prey animals. These guys are not only excellent swimmers, but also move rather quickly on land, even over rugged mountain terrain. They are also known to flee to the water when they are feeling threatened or in danger, but they aren't a pushover either. If they have to, they will definitely defend themselves, and are currently listed as vulnerable, as are many other tapirs of this family. But truthfully, my biggest excitement is the fact that we get a fairly large herbivore type animal that we get to hunt. My biggest worry was that we really wouldn't have any large prey animals to hunt, aside from like some deer or something. And this kind of gives us that little taste of something different comparably to just the capybara. So I am super excited to see how we get to hunt these guys, and also just like their sounds, their habits, how they move in a group. And I mean, I think adding the new tapir is quite a phenomenal animal, and I'm excited to see how it does in Hunter Call of the Wild. And speaking of deer species, we are coming up on our next animal on the list today, the taruca. Next on our list is the taruca, which can come in at about 5.1 feet in height and at about roughly 152 to 176 pounds. Now, that's a pretty good sized deer. They are also on the vulnerable list due to population decrease, but are a stunning new deer species that is being added to the game alongside the familiar whitetail. more than likely we'll be finding these guys closer around to where the Andes Mountains are, similarly to the vicuña, as they will more than likely be inhabiting similar regions of the map. Interestingly enough, they only have one other relative to their family, which is the southern guemal, also known as the southern Andean deer. A good known fact is that the taruca are only found in the Andes Mountains, from central Peru through Bolivia to extreme northeastern Chile and into North Argentina. These animals are truly stunning, and I mean, it's heartbreaking to hear that so many of these species are on the endangered list. And just because they have them under the vulnerable listing, that still registers in the United States as endangered species due to the fact that their populations are lowering every year, every day. And I feel like it is an amazing and literally Hunter Call of the Wild does it justice that they're bringing these animals to light, even though, yes, we are hunting them. But whenever you go through the reserves and the maps, they're making sure to bring out the history, the culture, and bring awareness to all of these beautiful animals that are truly struggling due to human encroachment and so much more. But let's continue on to the next animal, and I think everybody is going to truly enjoy the next one, because I know I've certainly been looking forward to hunting this new swamp puppy coming on into our list. Ah yes, the black caiman. This water reptilian coming in at 30 miles per hour just in water alone is a force to be reckoned with, as one of the top predators in the Amazon. These guys are certainly one of the more mid-sized swamp puppies, coming in between 16 to 21 feet and a mass of over 450 kilograms, 1,000 pounds. It is the third largest crocodilian in the Neotropical realm. They reside in freshwater habitats including slow-moving rivers, lakes, and seasonally flooded savannas, where it preys upon a variety of fish, reptiles, birds, and mammals, from cute capybaras to the tapir and cinnamon teal. Now, I can't tell you guys how happy I am to hear that the black caiman is actually in the game, and so far I'm super excited, aside from the capybara, of course, which is still on our list, and actually the next one coming up. So let's give a warm applause to the next animal on our list, the capybara. More than likely, the one animal that will have the least amount of hunting pressure, because I'm pretty sure there are plenty of hunters out there that are going to be like, I just can't do it. But I'm not one of them, so I will be having plenty of capybaras in my lodge. This large rodent is walking in cool, calm, and collective with the rest of its posse of up to 10 to 20 individuals. So you can definitely expect to see these groups of wild capybaras sitting on the shores of waterways. These semi-aquatic mammals are part of the rodent family and are the largest living relative of rodents. Adult capybaras can grow to be 3.48 to 4.40 feet in length and stand at about 20 to 24 inches tall at the withers. They typically weigh between 77 to 146 pounds. These cool cucumbers are herbivores, and their main predators are jaguars, ocelot, cougars, and caimans. I don't know about you, but for being a badass and staying calm under pressure all in one, when you're basically on the food list for any and every predator within the Amazon, yeah, these guys got some guts. And speaking of courage, we're coming up on the next animal on our list, the spectacle bear. Now, this funky four-eyes teddy bear doesn't have those markings just for show. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation for why they do have spectacles for markings. But let's go ahead and get into this guy's bio before we continue on that, as it's coming in as one of my top 3 animals. I'm truly excited for this spectacle bear. These lumbering carnivores with glasses forever printed on their faces are one of the smaller bear species in the bear family. Males are 30 to 50% larger than females, and their weight can be between, for females that is, 130 to 176 pounds, and for males it can be 220 to 386 pounds. Their size can range up to 6.5 feet, and a little fun fact, these bears only have 13 pairs of ribs, one less than other bears do. Isn't that pretty cool? Now, the only closest and largest relative to these bears was in fact the prehistoric short-faced bear, a relative of the spectacle bear found in California in the La Brea tar pits. They are also one of the only bears known to eat bromeliads. These bears are also on the endangered list, like many other species due to mining operations, oil exploitation, farming, and climate change. It's always nice to become aware of animals and the situations that they're living in. It's also nice just to learn about the animals in particular. And for the next animal on our list, I think we all know very well: the jaguar. Now, I know this may seem strange, but the jaguar is my second on the list, because there is one more favorable animal that I am truly excited to see. But stalking into our list today is, of course, the jaguar. Not only is this large cat a force of the Amazon and an apex predator, but it is also heavily placed in the local cultures, myths, and legends. It is also the only living member of the genus Panthera, native to America's regions. And this big cat is certainly no house pet. Ranging in length of 6 foot 1 inch, they can weigh up to 348 pounds. It is the biggest cat species in America and the 3rd largest in the world. Jaguars are also known to have a powerful bite force that allows them to pierce straight through the toughest of food, even caimans. These beautiful big cats are endangered due to poaching, habitat loss, and habitat fragmentation. Today, the jaguar's range can extend all the way to southwest United States, across Mexico, and into Central America, and the Amazon rainforest. Their habitat generally consists of tropical and subtropical, moist broadleaf forest, wetlands, and wooded regions. They are also adept swimmers and mostly solitary, and are also well known as being ambush predators. Similarly to what I discussed earlier about trees and Hunter Called Wild adding that in, I would really like to see if, whether it be fallen logs or dead trees that are just laying across the forest, that these big cats are able to use that to their advantage and possibly scare the living daylights out of us. I don't know. But I would still love to see it, even though it would probably drive me absolutely insane. I would still love to see Hunter Call the Wild put that in. That'd just be such a cool mechanic. Aside from the fact that if they actually hunted us, much similarly to tigers, oh my goodness, that would just be the highlight of my day. So please, Hunter Call the Wild, I'd love to see that. I think we would all love to see that. And possibly squirrels. Yes, possibly squirrels. And with that comes our final animal on the list, and number 1, and also my most favorite animal, the ocelot. Oh my goodness, guys. I was just absolutely bouncing off the walls this morning when I saw the list. I was just like, oh my god, it's an ocelot. I mean, I had a feeling they were going to add this little guy, but I just wasn't for certain. But it just made sense. Not only is it a small cat-like species, but it adds something new to the game. And thinking about it now, really the only other small cat species we have is the lynx and the bobcat, right? Yeah, we have the bobcat and the lynx. So, I mean, those are the only 2 small cat species that we do have officially on the map. Even for the Savannah map, there really aren't any like servals or there just really isn't any small predator feline that we can just hunt on a regular basis, and not to mention in a tropical zone. So I was just super excited when I saw the ocelot was on the list. But let's go ahead and get into this absolutely adorable animal's bio. So coming in at number 1 on our list, once again, is the ocelot. Now, these small little felines that I absolutely love and is one of my favorites is also very much endangered due to habitat loss, poachers, and so much more. It's honestly such an amazing thing that they even still exist. But I still love the fact that people are taking the necessary actions to help these animals get back up on their feet. So, getting started, these sweet little things coming in between 16 to 20 inches. They are also well diversed in the Amazon, both for hunting small lizards, frogs, and even rodents of the Amazon forest. As for their weight, they can weigh between 15 and 34 pounds on average, and are native to Southwest United States, Mexico, Central and South America, and the Caribbean islands, and are also known as efficient climbers. That is why I'm super curious to see if they will be putting in a climbing mechanic for these animals, especially since many of them are well diversed in using trees in order to hunt. But I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, especially when Hunter Call the Wild has already stated that they will more than likely be doing some system updates to the game at a later time. Many of those updates being towards allowing us bigger game like elephants, hippos, and so much more. And tree climbing animals may just be one of those updates that also come along later on. But for now, I'm just happy to see an Amazon map coming to Hunter Call the Wild in Peru. I can't tell you how much I have wanted to see this map. And I know I've only been in Hunter Call the Wild for roughly 1 year, maybe 1.5 years now that I've been with Hunter Call the Wild. And I must say that I absolutely fell in love with the gameplay, and I really hope to see just what they build from this game. And truthfully, if I'm being honest, I can say that I'm almost not even surprised, because listening to whether it be Lady Legend or Scarecrow or any of the other YouTubers that go over Hunter Call the Wild, it just made sense why they didn't choose any other maps in the game. More so because the regions that, if they had chosen them, now unlike the Arctic or even Greenland, that I could definitely understand. But a lot of the other maps, say like Japan, I mean, they have elephants, they have all these really large game type animals. And I feel like we still, in some way or another, wouldn't truly be able to just get into the gameplay without having the ability to hunt these larger game animals. So that's why I'm super excited to see what they do for the future of Hunter Call of the Wild. But for now, I will go ahead and leave you guys with that food for thought, let you chew on it for a bit, and, maybe leave a comment down below. Tell me, which animals do you think or even wish they had actually put in this new Peru map? Personally, I would have loved to seen a giant anteater, but maybe you have some specific animals that you would have really liked to seen. Leave it down below in the comments, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it and just get a feel for the community. Until then, guys, I really hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll definitely see you all in the next one.